Club at 22, the Rangers podcast, is supported by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Go to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus free shipping with code Club at 22. Your balls will thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome to Club Reaction to Rangers 3, Dundee 0 and a rather happy day at Ibrox, the most routine of 3-0 wins you can imagine. I'm your host Scott Carney, I'm with Ali Pearson.
We're doing it. It's, as you can see, yeah, I would class that as routine. It was a very enjoyable Saturday and now I'm going to enjoy my Saturday night.
Yeah, Scott Gemmell?
Yeah, last night I asked for it being straightforward and straightforward it was today. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, well, this is what I said to you last night. This is what I expect when Rangers have Dundee at home. Just the most routine of wins, and that's exactly what it was. Before we get started, Club at 22 is supported by Manscaped, the best in men's below the waist grooming. Go to manscaped.com, use the code Club at 22, you'll get 20% off and free shipping. Your balls will definitely thank you. So the team, gentlemen, it was McGregor, Tav, Goldson, Bassey, Barisic, Arfield, Kamara, Aribo, Hadji, Morelos and Sakala. I think the biggest shock today, Ali, was that Ryan Kent was nowhere to be seen.
No Ryan, no Davis. We expected Davis to drop out, to be honest. He was sitting just in front of me today as he usually does when he's dropped out. But Kent was the surprise. I thought Kent is an option to have on the bench in case it's going tits up, but Gio obviously knew today, as we thought it was going to be routine, and it was, and he didn't need him, so he got it right, Gio. So that's all we can say about it.
Yeah, Scotia, there obviously was the risk of this could go back and bite him on the arse, but hindsight's a wonderful thing that it hasn't.
Yeah, it is indeed, yeah. The Kent one was a surprise to me as well, like yourselves. But I was, when we were walking along at the game, I did see a tweet that David Edgar from Heart and Hand had posted out saying that it was just the resting players, so that's where it doesn't look like it's an injury concern or anything, so no need for anyone to get too worried, because that would be a big miss if Kent was injured. But yeah, decent enough team, I think.
Definitely, we were all a wee bit worried when I seen Kent. I immediately thought, fuck, he better not be injured, but he wasn't injured, so nothing to worry about in that fact. And it was good to see Sakala get a start. Even Ryan Jack on the bench. Obviously, I am delighted to see Ryan Jack and Bacuna. Yes, you mentioned Bacuna. And Scott Wright. We mentioned Scott Wright as well.
Must have been watching your podcast.
Yeah, they must have been watching the podcast last night.
Definitely doing it, because I think that's a few times that he's went right. Well, we're listening to the boys at Club at 22.
Yes, he must be watching us. No, he probably is not watching us. But into the first half, Rangers were in total control. I think Dundee, for their credit, had one chance from like a header that went miles over. It wasn't even close. But apart from that, Ali, Rangers dominated the half.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't think McGregor actually had a save to make in the whole game. Apart from that one wee bit at the end, we'll come to. But it was Rangers dominated the whole ball. Few chances. Sakala was in a couple of times. Too many touches at times with Rangers. We know we're kind of grown used to that with Rangers, but it was total domination of the ball, Rangers, and we all sitting there, we all knew it was coming at one point, and obviously you'll come on to it, but yeah, very, very comfortable.
Very comfortable. Scotia, Sakala impressed in the first half.
Yeah, Sakala was great. He was one of the ones that you think, should he start? Because he deserves a start because of the way he's been playing, the goals he scored for us, the goals he scored for Zambia. Yes, I thought Sakala, yeah, gives you that wee bit of pace. What I would say in the first half is, although we weren't under any pressure, I thought the defence were brilliant. And in particular, I thought Barisic in the first half,
yeah,
he was the best player in the park. In that first half, he was doing absolutely everything correctly. Bassey and Goldson were really good, and Tav was doing what Tav usually does and been great. So, although we weren't under any threat, I thought the defence was good, which is it's a weird thing to say, but that you build from that. They're playing well, and then the rest of the team plays well, I think.
Absolutely spot on, mate. Look, I will pie on my face with Borna Barisic, because today I thought he was particularly impressive defensively, even going forward at points as well. I thought he was really good. His link-up play was really good, but as I say, the first half was dominated by Rangers, and we rightfully took the lead. It was, I think it was, as far as I'm aware, it was a deflected kind of shot off Joe Aribo, but the goal had been coming for about 20 odd minutes or so. Joe Aribo again today, Ali, was just, he is by far the best player this season.
I don't know how many times I talk about Joe Aribo in this show. Folk think I might be in love with Joe Aribo, and yes, I am in love with Joe Aribo. He is, I'll say it now, Joe Aribo is our best player at this present point. He's the main man. Some of the things Joe Rebo can do is beyond me what he can do. And to be honest, it was a deflected shot, but he took a shot, and as a lot of folks say, if you don't buy a ticket at the raffle, you don't win the raffle. And he got a deflection, but it went in. And at times we lack that from the midfield folk, not taking shots, taking extra touch. But Joe Rebo took responsibility, took the shot, and it put us 1-0 up. And rightfully, we should have been 1 up at that point. And it was after that we knew it was just a matter of how many after that.
Yeah, Scotia, we did thoroughly deserve the lead. We won obviously at half time, 1-0. We met at half time. It just felt routine.
Yeah, it's straightforward. Like you say, it was at no point there was a worrying. There was nothing to concern me. I was like, right, okay, we've not scored yet. We're still completely in control of the game, and it was great. And Aribo, when was it we played Marseille? Was it the start of last season, or was it
the 3-0 game?
No, the COVID season.
Was that the cup game?
The cup
Mad
game.
Cup we played, yeah, that was last season.
Aribo was absolutely fantastic at the start of that, and you thought, right, Aribo, you're going to be the man this season, but then he got that injury. But I think he's shown what he's all about this season, Aribo. I'd have to agree with Ali there. But yeah, you get it at half time, you're like, well, this is a stroll in the park, isn't it? That's a nice way to spend your Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I think this is probably the least stressed we've been at Ibrox probably all season at half time, if we'll be honest. It felt comfortable. It felt like the Rangers weren't really in any sort of danger, and it turned out that way. Went into the second half, and not long into the second half we added the second goal. Joe Aribo, great work again down the left hand side, but it was link up play. I think was it Barisic that played him in? Or was it Kamara? I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
It was a slip ball anyway.
It was a slip ball in anyway.
Someone passed.
Yeah, someone passed. Yeah, and he fired the ball across the goal, across the goal line, and it was turned into the goal by the Dundee defender. Not a clue what the Dundee defender think he's trying to do, because I don't even think there was. Morelos wasn't even really close to him.
He probably doesn't know that though.
No, he probably doesn't. But he makes it 2-0. Rangers from that point were extremely comfortable. I mean, everybody kind of knew that the game was pretty much done. We were then witness to substitutions. You'll need to remind me. Hadji came off, Scott Wright came on.
Yep.
Ryan Jack came on for Joe Aribo.
Yep. Joe Aribo.
And was that it?
And Bacuna.
Bacuna. Yes,
came
Bacuna.
on as well for.
Who did he come on for?
Who did he come on for?
How bad is that? Arfield? Was it Arfield?
No, Arfield's
No.
on the pitch.
Kamara? I don't know.
Oh, it was Kamara. It was Kamara. Fucking it. Can't see we're not professional, by the way. Yes, it was Kamara. But look, it's kind of not irrelevant. It is relevant. We were just in total control. And then Alfredo Morelos does what Alfredo Morelos does. He just battles and he bundles through. This is the Alfredo Morelos that we want. And look, there was frustrations at Morelos. People around me were shouting and bawling at Morelos for today. But the determination he showed to get that goal, Ali, this is the Alfredo Morelos we all know.
Yeah, up to the goal. He was alright, Morelos, but he was frustrating at times. He was losing a couple of balls, a couple of stray passes, but this isn't Morelos. It's all about bundling in the box and just wins the ball somehow, puts it away, and 3-0. I turn to Scotia and go, we can enjoy our Saturday night now. That's it done. And it was good to see Morelos. I could do the celebration to you as well, Carney, but. At that point, I even said to Scotia after that point, I said to you after the game, Morelos turned into a different player for the next 20 minutes. He was out. I thought he was outstanding for the next 20 minutes after he scored that goal. He just had a new lease of life. But that goal was Morelos all over. A lot of folks slag Morelos for the Hibs sitter, but we all know that's in Morelos' game. That goal he scored tonight is Alfredo Morelos. That is what he's all about. And once again, he scored for us 3-0, easy straight, and that's our Saturday night done.
Yes. Scotia, Ali went on a wee bit there about Morelos being anything else to add.
Ali always does.
Always
doesn't
does, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
no, because I mean, when we were doing the pod last night and it was live, getting some questions in, and there was a few people going like, "No, get rid of Morelos."
Yeah.
But no, the way I see it, Morelos he's our number one striker for the foreseeable, unless someone comes in with an offer in January. I know who was it, Dave B or
Dave Mack. D-Mack.
Said that it's
10
mil, let him go, which let's consider it if that comes in, but no, he's our number one striker, and he wasn't great for periods in the game.
Still scoring goals.
Once he scored, it was great, and then like you say, that last 20 minutes, it was absolutely fucking fantastic. So I like, but as I say, I love Alfie, so you're not going to get any complaints from me if Alfie's in our team.
I'm the same, mate. No, I am, and I was delighted to see him score. Obviously, he was involved with a wee bit of handbags at the point where the thumb comes on the park and decides he's going to try and disrupt things. Kudos to every single person in Ibrox Stadium today that gave him pelters. He fucking deserves it. Don't ever let up on that. But Morelos got booked for nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing at all. And then at that point, I did think to myself, we should probably maybe take him off. You've got Kamara on the bench, but I was wrong. I was completely wrong, and Morelos has went on to secure the third goal for us, and we were cruising. It's the most routine 3-0 you can imagine. We were very, very happy walking back down Plaza Road West there. Not one of us really had a complaint to make. Just before we wrap up, I will give massive praise to Sakala today, Ali.
Yeah.
He did everything but score.
Yeah, I said to it when I met you at full time. I thought Sakala was brilliant. Pace terrifies defenders, and he terrified that right back he was up against today. He beat him so many times. The only thing he didn't do today was score, and he was unlucky. The goal, I would say the Dundee goalkeeper kept that score round respectable. That could have been double today if it wasn't for the Dundee goalkeeper. Yes. So fair play to him. But no, Sakala was. He can be extremely proud of himself, and I thought he was outstanding.
Yeah, Sakala and probably Bashi deserve special praise today.
Bashi had another great game.
And Goldson.
Yeah, Goldson was great as well. You know, Goldson's actually starting to play a lot better since he said those stupid comments. Since we went a wee bit mental at him in here, those stupid comments.
Yeah.
Goldson's he's screwed the nut a wee bit. So it's looking good. But there we go. We've got fucking Stuart here.
A couple of fans here.
So we'll probably need to wrap it up. But I would give special mention as well to your man Ryan Jack coming on, and also Scott Wright. I thought when Scott Wright came on, he was pretty good as well.
Yeah, he was very good. Yeah, very good. So just before we wrap up, your man of the match tonight, Ali?
Easy. Joe Aribo all day long.
Scott?
Yeah, I think I have to agree. I'll be Aribo.
Yeah, I'll go Joe Aribo as well, but I will give a massive praise to Sakala because I thought he was fantastic, and as I said, he did everything but score. So that'll do us. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to go enjoy a few beers.
Going to meet Stuart. He's waiting patiently.
Going to meet Stuart, yeah. So we'll speak to you all on Tuesday night. We're back with our Club Deck Corner. We are Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Cheers, everyone.